What's up YouTube, Jeff back again. Today another very exciting tech video for you guys, and today we're checking out two awesome tech finds that I received from my friends and partners over at AliExpress. They sent over the Anycubic Photon Mono M7 3D printer and the Konka Smart TV 32-inch HD. The best part of this is that both of these items are part of AliExpress 11.11 mega shopping event that's taking place November 11th through the 19th with discounts up to 90% site-wide. I also want to mention that for the 11.11 mega sale, AliExpress has started a cashback team competition, and I am one of the team leaders. You can join my team and get up to 10% cashback. The link to do this will also be in the description and the pinned comment below, so you can check that out if you want to save even more with the 11.11 mega sale. We're going to jump into both of these items, some of the features, and talk a little bit more about this sale in this video. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's take a look at the Konka Smart TV with a built-in soundbar. The crazy part about this TV is that you can actually get it for $90 or less during the AliExpress 11.11 mega sale. You can actually use this alone as well as a standalone speaker, even with the screen turned off. It's like having a mini home theater and a portable soundbar built right in, because this TV is so light that you could really take it from room to room. The TV features a 720p LED display with HDR10 support, which is really impressive to see at this under $100 price point. It also has a smooth 60 Hz refresh rate. Now this isn't a 4K panel, but like I said, for between $90 and $100 depending on the sale, it's hard to beat, especially considering the soundbar itself would cost nearly half that if you purchased it separately. Another fun fact that I absolutely loved about this television is that it runs on Samsung's Tizen OS. As you guys know, I'm a Samsung guy, and you can use all of your various Samsung features, add this to SmartThings, and even set it up using a QR code and your Samsung account on your Galaxy smartphone. All of this makes for a seamless experience. You can copy your home screen if you have other Samsung TVs around the house, which means if you put it in your little one's room, which is exactly what I'm going to do with this device, it'll make it easy to set that TV up for them, get all their favorite streaming services like Disney+, and they'll be set up and ready to go. This is also one of the world's first 2-in-1 soundbar design TVs, which is debuted very recently with Konka, and at this price point, it's really hard to beat, especially if you're going to use it to put it in a family member's room or to put it in a bathroom. It's a great extra TV to have in that space, get all your favorite streaming apps, and that's something that I've really enjoyed using it for so far. Let's talk about unboxing the Anycubic Photon Mono M7, because you get a ton of goodies inside the package with this little 3D printer. Now inside you will find a few things you need to assemble immediately. Of course, you get the cover that goes on the top of the printer. You get the printing platform itself, which is fairly heavy, so be careful when you do lift that out of there. You get the resin vat, which you will need to install, of course, before pouring in some resin to get to 3D printing. Now you also get the antenna, the Wi-Fi antenna, which you need to install on the back. Go ahead and screw that in, which will allow you to immediately connect to Wi-Fi, and then you can send prints over the cloud or using Anycubic software on your Mac or your PC, which we'll talk about later in the video. You also get the USB stick, which you can stick directly into the 3D printer. If you load files onto that from your PC or Mac, you can then go ahead and immediately put them on the 3D printer without using a cloud connection. You also get a bunch of other really cool stuff. You get 2 scrapers inside of here, which will allow you to scrape off your prints when you're done. You also get a screen protector for the aforementioned 10.1-inch LCD display on the printer. Make sure you install that and get all the bubbles out so you don't have any problems there whatsoever. You also get included in here screen protector kit, which will help you get the bubbles out. You get a little piece to put over the hole in the back to make sure you don't get too many fumes. You do need to be very careful with resin printers, because if you inhale too much of those fumes, they can be toxic. So make sure you use this 3D printer in a well-ventilated area. You may also want to, in addition to that, get an air filter, which Anycubic does sell, and a wash and cure station, which they also sell, which will allow you to wash and cure your 3D models. You can also find those on AliExpress, and they may even be on sale during the 11.11 mega event, so you guys can check that out in the sale later on in the video. Overall, Anycubic did a great job of including most of the things you need to get started printing. There is a funnel in there as well for funneling your resin, or you can just pour it down in the vat. There's really no issues at all. Leveling paper as well, and it's really fun to get started with this 3D printer. The Anycubic Photon Mono M7 is a powerhouse for anyone just getting into 3D printing. It features a 10.1-inch monochrome LCD 8K display with a resolution of 7680 by 4320, which offers amazingly fine print detail. We're talking 28.5 micron XY precision. That means your prints come out super sharp with almost no visible layer line. The Photon Mono M7 is powered by Light Turbo 3.0, a high uniformity LED light source that ensures consistent curing across the entire print bed. You also get access to smart auto leveling with this printer. Smart auto leveling takes the guesswork out of setup, speeds up printing at up to 130 millimeters per hour, which is fast for resin printers in this class. The Mono M7 also has a large print volume at around 9 by 5 by 9 inches, which is very impressive again at this price point. This means that you can print big models or several smaller ones all at once, plus it's compatible with Photon Workshop 3.0. I use the Photon Workshop 3.0 software on my Mac to go through and slice models that I was making with my son, and it was a very simple process that's easy to do. You also can use this on Windows, and they also have an app that allows you to load all of your models to the 3D printer directly over the cloud instead of having to use USB storage. The software also gives you advanced presets and slicing models for different resin materials. Overall, my son and I had a great time using this 3D printer. It was our first step into the 3D printing world, and we're definitely looking to do even more down the line. We created several minifigures of various animals and dinosaurs, which he's really into. And I could see myself also using this printer to create some small little goods that I need around the workshop here in my studio, like camera equipment, things to hold various items in my studio. And it could be a very useful tool. If you're just getting into 3D printing, definitely recommend checking out the Mono M7 by Anycubic. As I mentioned at the beginning, both of these products, both the Anycubic 3D printer and the Konka 32-inch Smart TV, are part of AliExpress 11.11 mega sale happening November 11th through the 19th. Let me give you guys a few more details on this sale because there's tons of other items that you may be interested in. This is AliExpress' biggest event of the year with discounts up to 90% across thousands of categories, lots of tech items, everything from smart home devices to 3D printers and TVs that I've shown you here. If you're thinking about upgrading your setup or you need an extra TV or a fun hobby like 3D printing, the 11.11 mega sale is a great thing to check out, and you should definitely give it a look when it opens on November 11th. You've got 8 days to make all of your various selections. Now's the perfect time. Check out all of these great items. Use my exclusive discount code, which will be in the description and on screen here. You can click the link below to grab your deals before they're gone. Again, November 11th through the 19th, up to 90% off, and I will put any of those relevant links, discount codes below if AliExpress has provided those for us. You guys can find that information below. Check out these specific products. I'll put the links to the 3D printer as well as the TV there if you want to check out the products that I talked about in this video. Big thanks to AliExpress for sponsoring the video and sending out these two amazing products for us to check out, and also all the great details about this sale. If you guys are interested in seeing more great tech deals, reviews, etc., make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check out all the information in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.